And what the devil has cleverly done is create, first of all, division amongst mankind. He came up with these different classifications of black, white, yellow, Hispanic, red, etc., etc., knowing that he would use these divisions as a basis of hatred and animosity, so that in the end he could instigate different disagreements and instigate wars to get his conviction. We don't understand, but all of this stuff is being stockpiled and doxed for the day of judgment. And Satan will have his argument against each and every one of us. And if you have been a victim of hating someone, of taking sound bites and clips, and then coming to your conclusion about someone, and even worse, justifying or celebrating the death of someone, you're going to be guilty by God Almighty for being a murderer yourself. Jesus, just to kind of give you an example, when the Lord was speaking about adultery and infidelity, he brought it to a higher dimension, to the point of your thoughts, what you think. And so the Lord said, if a man looks upon a woman with intent of lust and adultery, he's guilty. So you can kind of parallel that with looking upon someone and wishing and hoping they die, or celebrating their death, like in the case of this gentleman, Mr. Charlie Kirk. God is going to put you in the same category as that murderer on the spiritual plane, because you wished it, you enjoyed it, and you celebrated it. We are obligated, as we all live cohesively on this planet, no man being an island. No person is an island. Therefore, when God designed the world, his intent was that each and every one of us would be a helper of one another, to love one another, and to embrace one another. That's a commandment. You are to love your brother as you love yourself. Then God goes and says that is the golden rule, meaning that is the gold standard. The gold standard is loving one another and that individual you encounter as you love yourself. Friend, I'm telling you, we are in these final hours, and all of this evidence is being piled up against us, either for or approval by God, and God saying, well done, welcome into my rest, or to our own disapproval, and God saying, no, you were a murderer, you were a slanderer, you were an adulteress, you were an adulterer, you committed adultery in your heart, even though you didn't touch that individual. You lusted and wished and meditated on having an affair with this person. So I'm making you guilty. I'm pronouncing you guilty. Brethren, we are in some serious stuff now. We need to wake up and come out of this spirit of hatred and animosity fostered by the father of lies and evil, Satan.